We're going to talk today about communities. So, who are the members of the communities and how to build one? Communities are all the people who are connected somehow to the massive transformative purpose. It's the groups of people who are inspired or driven by a mission, and they are aligned to this mission and they are available to dedicate their time and their resources around the challenges connected to these missions. um, to form a community, you basically need to start with your own team because these are the magnet that will be at the center of this community. And after that, it's your partners, the staff on demand, the people who represent your users, your clients, the subscribers, your fans. So all these people, they are connected in a single community. All the rest of the people that are not in this category, they are the crowd, they're the general public, they're much bigger number, but they are harder to get to them. That's why it's even more exciting because they are 1 million times more people, 10 million times. So that's why the power of the crowd is as important as the community. To give you an example, I will give you the story of the drones Predator developed by the US government. The cost of one drone is around $4 million. Chris Anderson, who famously is the creator, the one that is managing the TED events around the globe, he started a do-it-yourself version of this drone, and leveraging the potential that the crowd is offering, he was able to build a similar drone for $300. Of course, the big difference is, of course, the part of the weapon, but a part of that, you have to appreciate that when you are evolving the crowd, the community intelligence, you can achieve the same results much faster and much cheaper than the traditional ways. Communities have some important elements. In order to grow a community, you need also a very good management. That's why they say that at the top of every community, you need to have a benevolent dictator, because it's very important. Even if people are doing volunteerism, they are giving and dedicating time and they're working hours voluntarily for the cause. They have to be responsibilities, and they also need to be accountable for what they're doing, because on their actions will their actions influence the results of all the activities, and they can basically compromise some challenges or help advance some challenges depending on how responsible they approach the issues. So historically, the community started to happen around a region, starting with tribes. A little bit later, communities started to happen around a certain ideology. That's how a religious group started. A little bit later, basically, this type of communities had administrative reasons to exist. That's how states and monarchies happened. Currently, communities are starting because people share some ideas, challenges, or sometimes threats. Yeah, they have a common threat, and they unite in a group to solve that threat. But all the communities, independently of the fact that they are built around a region, about an idea, or about some administrative issues, they have two things that describe them. It's the ability to leverage the time and expertise of this community. There is a saying that if you manage to grow a sustainable community, you will not have to go and look for the people. They will find you, because they will find the connection and the link to the mission and to the objectives that you have been able to promote transparently, effectively in a public way. It's very important to maintain, to say that keeping a healthy community, it's not a transactional thing, individual. It's a relationship development. So you have to dedicate time not only to try to engage them, but to carefully listen and understand their needs and adjust if it's important, so that they find in you and your community a trusted ally. That's why the individual contact, it's very important. So in order to start a community at the early stage, you of course need a very powerful massive transformative purpose, because the early adapters will come joining your cause specifically around this MTP. At the growth stage, you have to assure that you are giving back and you are providing value to the people, and they will recommend further your community. And at the third stage, one of the most important things that you can do is to actually build a platform where they can communicate, they can give feedback, receive comments on their activities, rate each other. So this interoperability is very important in order to make this community thriving. When it comes to crowd, as I said, the number of the people that are part of this crowd is it's so much bigger, and you can engage this crowd. It's an extension, basically, of your organization and the community in various activities. For example, Threadless, if you know about this brand of t-shirt production, they are involving the community and the crowd in designing the designs of the t-shirts that after that are sold to the general public. You can involve community and especially the crowd in the process of the creativity, of inspiration, generation of new products, but also one of the best possible way to involve the crowd is in basically funding, crowdfunding certain ideas, projects, activities, and so on. And I'll give you just one of the examples that that I personally, I'm a part of this community crowd. If you heard about the game Exploding Kittens, they started with a very interesting, appealing animation on Kickstarter, and you basically support the development of this game. And at the end, when they reach the objective for the amount of money that they need to put this game in production, you actually have delivered this this game to your home address or the address that you indicated. In my experience, I visited actually a very interesting place in a downtown area of Las Vegas that is built around two main ideas. So the CEO of Zappos, after he made a very good deal with Amazon, he had available cash, so he decided to invest in an area that is situated in the old town, basically in the old center of Las Vegas. So he did that for two reasons. One is to actually, because he was inspired by the community around Burning Man, he wanted to import some tradition about, you know, working in a certain area and also having fun, having stores, cafes, and so on. And the second thing is he wanted to connect the internal know-how with the external experience of all the people who are visiting Las Vegas. And I was amazed by this place, and personally it inspired me so much that I would like to develop a similar space, a similar community that it's both built around an idea, but also about a physical place. So with that, I hope it's easier for you to understand why you as an exponential organization need to invest time to develop and grow organically a community. Long term is a much effective strategy. Of course, short term you can have some marketing tricks to get the users, but long term you'll no longer need the marketing efforts because you'll have this sustainable growth that will be provided to you by the power of the community. Thank you.